Sudan, between war and starvation. Sudan, trapped between war and hunger. What is happening today in Sudan? Why is the war still raging despite all international calls for peace? And how did the city of Fasher become both a symbol of pain and resistance? More than a year and a half of fighting between the Sudanese Armed Forces and the Rapid. Support forces and civilians remain the biggest losers. In this video, we will reveal what is truly happening on the ground, why the war hasn't stopped yet, and what are the possible scenarios for Sudan's future. The conflict began in April 2023, when clashes erupted between the Sudanese Armed Forces, SAF, and the Rapid Support Forces, RSF, after a power struggle. What was supposed to be a political disagreement turned into a full-scale war that spread from the capital, Khartoum, to the western region of Darfur. Over time, Fasher became the army's last stronghold in Darfur, a besieged city where more than 1 million people live on the brink of famine. The United Nations has described the situation in Fasher as catastrophic. Bombardments never stop. Humanitarian aid is almost non-existent. Hospitals are out of service. Thousands of civilians are trapped without enough food or water. In October 2025, reports from The Guardian and the UN confirmed that the city was on the edge of survival, with tens of thousands trying to flee daily. All this is happening amid the absence of a real political solution or any effective ceasefire. The question everyone asks, why hasn't the war stopped? The first reason, lack of trust between the army and the RSF, and the failure of all negotiation attempts. The second, regional interference, with external powers supporting each side in different ways, complicating any internal solution. The third, Sudan's economic collapse, and the international community's preoccupation with other crises like Ukraine and Gaza. And so, Sudan stands alone facing one of the world's worst humanitarian disasters today. Amid this dark reality, experts see 3 possible scenarios. Scenario 1. The UN's pressure succeeds in enforcing a partial ceasefire that allows humanitarian aid to reach Fasher, unlikely but possible. Scenario 2. Fasher falls to the RSF, leading to an even greater humanitarian disaster and the displacement of hundreds of thousands toward the Chadian border. Scenario 3. The entry of a third party, perhaps an African or regional force, to impose a temporary settlement. It might stop the war for now, but it won't solve its roots. Conclusion. The war in Sudan is not merely a struggle for power. It is a struggle for survival. Among the ruins of Fasher, people live on hope that tomorrow may finally bring peace. Share your opinion in the comments. Do you think the end of the war is near, or will it drag on even longer? Don't forget to subscribe and hit the notification bell to receive the latest updates from the heart of the events.